Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back, and as I'm sure some of you can tell by my recent name change, I did get a new name. I was able to figure one out. I'm decided on Parkadium, and I actually really like it. I like how it flows. I actually funny story about that. My buddy Rytek, actually, you can look him up. Him and I were actually sitting in the car talking about it, and it was really great because that's how we came up with his name too. We were sitting in his car driving. I think we were going to get energy drinks or something, and we were just kind of spitballing with names and whatnot. And I'm like, well, Rytek. Why not Rytek? That's your first name, and you're a tech kind of guy. I mean, look at your computer. You don't stop talking about it. So yeah, Rytek is what his name is, and we were looking. Sitting in my car this time on our way back to his place, and we were talking about it, and we came up with Parkadium. We were kind of on Google searching for options as far as like what names we could do, what we can combine it with, and Parkadium. I really do enjoy that. We came up with it. We were tossing it around, kind of giving some different ideas too, but we ultimately resided on Parkadium. And again, like I said, I really do like that. I like how it flows. I like how it sounds. It's not long. It's pretty simple, and it flows. So it's Parkadium. Back on Rio though. I am back on Rio because I feel like the first video didn't do me justice as to what my capabilities are. I definitely do know this track a little bit better. I'm in a more consistent car. Last time I was in the Lexus RCF. Now I'm in my Infiniti G37 IPL. And I actually do drive one of these in real life. I drive a 2009 Infiniti G37X, and the X stands for all-wheel drive. So if you ever see a G37 with that X right there, it means all-wheel drive. I did spend definitely at least a week or so on this tune, so I'm able to really kind of pin it to win it. And you will notice a little bit of video corruption because when I was recording, I wasn't looking at my computer, and it started to corrupt on me. And when I actually really did realize it, I stopped it. But there is a little bit of a delay, so we got sound ahead of our video, and I apologize. My lazy gene kicked in, and I wasn't able to figure out where that happy median is, so to speak. So I wasn't able to fix it. And to be quite honest with you, I don't really care all that much. I mean, I do care. Don't get me wrong. I want it to be like perfect, so to speak. But at the same time, I spent like 30 minutes trying to work on it, and I just couldn't. I couldn't get it to line up. Like it just got further and further and further apart, and I just got to a point with it where it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. And I don't think these guys are gonna care a whole lot either. So I just rolled with the video and let it go. I'm trying to just get what I can. I kind of do feel how Rytech does, like the guy I mentioned earlier with his name. I'm trying to get to a point with it where I like making videos. I like doing this, but I don't like spending hours upon hours upon hours getting this right for you guys. And again, I do like making the videos, but I don't like spending like 8 hours, 6 hours, even like anything more than like 30 minutes worth of editing. I really don't like doing because it's tedious to me. I have a good general grasp on my editing software, but I don't know it a whole lot. So I am having to Google a lot of things, and that's frustrating because that takes even more time from the editing than it should. And uploading, it's just a giant pain for me. So there won't be like absolutely 110% perfect videos. There's not going to be like a whole lot of special effects going on the screen. As cool as that is sometimes, as creative as a lot of those get, I just honestly I really don't I really don't want to spend the lifetimes it feels like it takes to do that, because I'd really rather just get what I am as far as a gamer and let you guys see that, and just kind of really hang out with you guys. Like I really would enjoy just hanging out. I don't want to spend 80 years or lifetimes worth of editing for one video. Like I don't see why that takes so much time. Like I don't see why a lot of people spend that much time on it. Like I want to do this. This is something I am very extremely interested. You suck dick, dude. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Rytech just walked in, so that was him. Dinner's done. Anyways, though, now that I've spent half the video editing, and talking about editing, let's kind of switch gears. Let's go back to my Infinity. So like I said earlier, the X stands for all-wheel drive. So if you see a G37 XS, that means that it's an all-wheel drive sport model. The sport model basically just boils down to a real suspension difference, but it is a substantial difference considering that these cars are really kind of boats, if that makes any sense. Like your all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, but the damn thing weighs about 4,000 pounds. So you get a V6, you get about 330 horsepower. I think it's like 326, 316 right out of the gate, and you take all that into account. Like, yeah, it's going to be fast, but you also got to think like it weighs like 4,000 pounds, so your power to weight ratio is really going to kind of suck. But you still move. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like an average grocery getter. Yes, there's room, but there's not a substantial amount of room. And talking about that, it's really funny. If you actually pop the trunk, you get a little diagram of how to fit two sets of golf clubs in there, and you got one going straight and the other one just a little cockeyed, so to speak. And I think that's hilarious, and it's even in Japanese too. It's not even in English; it's in Japanese. But anyways, back to Rio. So I am here. I am in first place. I'm not really stressing too much like I was last video. And yes, I've hit things. Yes, I've hit walls. You did see that at the beginning. It really did kind of mess with the what was going on because of, I think, leg issues. I don't really know what that was about, but we were all getting pushed around. I was pushing people around. I wasn't trying to. They were technically invisible, so I shouldn't have even been able to move them, but I don't know. That was weird. Like I said, when the video started corrupting, it kind of, I think it started messing with my game too. And I just got some really really weird things going on in the game. Like I was being pushed when I was invisible. I was pushing others when they were invisible. We were just having a few lobby issues, and it was really weird. I can't really say why that happened. And like even the next match I did after this, it was fine. It wasn't too bad, but there was a bit of corruption. I could have been. It could have just been lobby lag. It could have literally just been like where the lobby server actually was compared to where I was. Not, like I said, not really quite sure. And at the same time, I also mentioned half the video. I really didn't want to edit all of it because you could tell there is a substantial difference here, and I just really didn't have the patience for it. So, anyways, that is all the time I have for this video. Unfortunately, I know I would like to get more, but like I said, that is all the time I have. So I will see you guys next weekend, hopefully with another video that's just as dope as this one. Thank you.